I think it's almost unguessable how this will play out, but I think we're certainly wrong to assume that it's the biggest, most powerful nations, like say the United States, partly because the United States has very many checks and balances, and I know that doesn't feel so much true from Europe, but I think, I would guess it's very unlikely the first mover here will be the US. It could be a state that's much more of a unitary power like China, but I think it's also very possible that it's some coalition of weaker states. So one of the facts about this technology is, in some kind of brutal sense, it's democratizing, like parts of the internet are, because once the idea is out there, any country can do it. The cost of implementation is very small. So some coalition, Indonesia, Brazil, some small island nations certainly have the technological capability to do it, and it could be that if they formed an alliance and advocated clearly that they could drive the global debate. And of course, they couldn't actually do it if the biggest powers really wanted to stop them. But that's not often the way international politics works, because there's no obvious reason the big powers would really want to stop them. The big powers might be kind of neutral, and it could be that in fact a coalition of smaller powers that were most affected by climate impacts could drive this forward. Whether that's a good idea or not, there's no objective answer, but I think it's at least equally plausible to the idea that it's just a couple of big countries.